Hello, I'm Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. Okay, this video I'm going to be talking about Dave Draper. Now, for those of you who don't know who he is, don't recognize the name, it's a shame because he was top level bodybuilder of his time, and he seems to be forgotten in this day and age when people talk about bodybuilders of the past. Now, Dave Draper was dubbed the Blonde Bomber by Joe Weider. He actually worked for Weider. Weider had, I believe he had it was a warehouse that he had in Jersey, and that's where Dave Draper came from. And the warehouse is where he sent out merchandise that he sold. And Dave Draper worked for him there. Eventually went out to California. He was in the Weeder magazines, the Weeder publications a lot. He was in their advertisements. So he was making money with Weeder, but people forget about how good of a bodybuilder he really was. 1967, he competed in the Olympia. Now, he placed fourth in the Olympia. I believe there was only four competitors, so that would put him dead last. But that's not the whole story. Now, there's not a lot of imagery out there of that show, but from accounts by people that were there, Dave Draper was looked to be ahead in the judging. Now, he seemed to be poised to win the Olympia, beating Sergio Oliva. What happened that brought him from that place down to the last spot, fourth place? Well, after the prejudging, Dave Draper went Awol. He never came back. Just disappeared. Now, in an interview for a documentary years later, he said he was dealing with personal demons, confidence issues, and what happened was he basically psyched himself out. He convinced himself in his mind that there was no sense returning because he couldn't win. And he just didn't go back. What are they going to do? They had no choice. They dropped him to the bottom placing. Had he gone back, like I said, according to people that were present, Dave Draper appeared to be poised to win the show. If things would have went differently, I'm sure more people would remember Dave Draper, and he'd be talked about as a former Mr. Olympia, someone who beat the great Sergio Oliva. Now, it never happened. Obviously, he didn't come back, lost the show, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't know much about him. It's a shame because he really was uh, a top level bodybuilder, a great bodybuilder of his time. Just that he was dealing with personal issues that took over, that controlled him, his confidence, which ultimately cost him Mr. Olympia win. If you, I don't remember the name of it, but if you do a search, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. There was a documentary about Dave Draper, and he participated in the documentary. He talks throughout the video. It's a very, if you can find it, it's a very good video. It's worth the time watching it. And that's about it for this video. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, you're going to find some links there. One link is to the Muscle Central Facebook page. If you have any questions for me, you can go there. You can DM me. I will be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Also, you're going to find a link to Species Nutrition, the best sports nutritional supplements you're going to find on the market, and Mr. Potts Protein, the best protein-packed snacks you're going to find on the market. Click on both those links. Go to both their websites and check out all their great products. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.